Racism in gaming. Let's talk about it. Ubisoft recently announced their new title, Assassin's Creed Shadows. In the game, you play as two protagonists. One protagonist is a female ninja trained by the legendary Fujibayashi Nagato. I probably f***ed that up. It's probably more like Fujibayashi Nagato. Her name is Naue, and the other protagonist is Yasuke, legendary samurai who fought alongside Nobunaga Oda. Both characters are based on historical figures that actually existed in Japan during the time period. I'm sure nobody has anything bad to say about this.
Earlier today, we got the trailer for Assassin's Creed Shadows. People are thinking, we're gonna play as Japanese people. You wouldn't be going out on a limb here thinking, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. If it was based in Africa, we'd be doing the same thing. Oh, we're gonna be playing as Africans, right? People have been digging into the history of Yasuke and finding out that, well,
this guy wasn't even a full-blown samurai.
So going out and then trying to change things in order to get a gotcha on the chuds and all that other shit.
That just makes you look stupid.
So, Twitter, the cesspool of hate and negativity, the void of consciousness that is our current generation, where you can say things regardless of fact or fiction and piss off the world. I know, it's a bad idea. But rather than showing you the nauseating feed or void that is Twitter, let me just give you the cliff notes, okay?
Yasuke Black man never samurai in Japan. Why black man samurai? This equals DEI, woke agenda, changing history. He was a retainer, not a samurai, and historically false.
Stupid.
Yeah, you get it. So, here's what I think. The discourse is stupid. Really, like, it's just dumb, period. Nothing more, nothing less to say. It's just it's stupid, okay? It's dumb because Yasuke is a historical figure, okay? He lived in Japan and was a samurai. It happened. Okay? It happened. It actually happened, white people. And it's literally insane to me that we even have to have this conversation in the first place. Also, it's a game, right? Historical accuracy has absolutely nothing to do with entertainment. Literally no piece of entertainment that is based in any historical moment is actually accurate, all right? I don't even think that Napoleon, that was directed by Ridley Scott, was historically accurate, okay? They take, like, these people that create films or entertainment or anything along those lines, they take inspiration, right, from real life events, and they shape a story out of it to make entertainment out of it, right? That's like, you know, it's part of the point. These forms of entertainment will never be 100% accurate. Also, again, it's entertainment. Okay, the argument of historical accuracy only pops up in situations like this. Literally, not a single person was talking about historical accuracy when The Last Samurai came out in theaters, right? Right? Nah, that's okay. That's fine, right? That's okay. So, Assassin's Creed has absolutely no obligation to be historically accurate, nor has it ever been historically accurate. You know why? Because there isn't a secret sect of time-traveling assassins that are bent on finding artifacts to bend the will of humankind. That's why. That's never happened. Okay? It's a story. So it's a shame to me that we even have to have discourses like this and get outraged, and it's also insanity that someone who actually lived in Japan during this time has to even fight to be recognized. Do you see the nonsense here in the situation? Do you recognize that it's literal nonsense? This is coming from the same group of individuals that are claiming that you know,
Racism has never existed in gaming.
right? Really, fam? Anybody who has ever played a multiplayer game online, if you're not white, is encountering some kind of racism. It's been this way for years, okay? And it's gross, period. Now, does that make the arguments that's posed by the other side of the spectrum, you know, racist at all? No, it doesn't. It doesn't really make it racist.
What?
It's inherently racist, but it doesn't make their points racist, right? In fact, you know, I can actually understand some of the arguments that people are posing on the opposite side, right? You know, like wanting to play as a native Japanese character. Okay, that's fine. That's your opinion, right? Also, in Assassin's Creed Shadows, Naoe is right there. She's literally like, she's on the cover. She's there. She's right there, right? She exists. I guess she's too good of a ninja that people just forgot that she was a protagonist, right? Also, Ghost of Tsushima is a game that, you know, has a native Japanese character that just released on PC. That game also exists. I'm just saying. Okay. This argument of semantics of, well, he was a retainer, he wasn't an actual samurai. That is literally the dumbest shit that I've ever read. And it's literally a means to bring the character down. And to shit on this argument hard body, retainer is the military rank of which feudal society ranging from 1185 AD to 1603 AD? What is a samurai? You got it, Rooster. Let me get racist shit white people say for 900, Trooster. You're mad a black man was chosen. I promise, it's okay, Snowflake. I promise it's fine. Don't get your panties twisted up. The levels to which people are going to delegitimize the man's own historically documented life is absolute insanity, okay? And it beckons the question of why is it even that big of a deal in the first place? Because it really isn't. And the only answer is because he's black in Japan. That's it. That's the only answer. And to me, that's the saddest part of all. From my perspective, I would respect that level of honesty versus the linguistic gymnastics that people are going through tap dancing around the fact that they are racist. And it warrants a bigger question of the games industry as a whole. This is also coupled with the fact that it's a Ubisoft game. Okay, the game could come out and be complete garbage. We all know that Ubisoft has not had a good track record lately. And for me, like, you know, dissecting the company as a whole, the incessant use of micro game advertisements and buggy gameplay has literally chipped away at my trust in Ubisoft as a developing company. But in all honesty, if the company takes it in a tactical espionage sort of way, it could be great. Right? It could be a fantastic game. When was the last time that we got a solid tactical espionage game? I'll wait. Exactly. So if they go headfirst into this like ninja stealth kind of gameplay, game mode, I might be getting the game just strictly for that reason alone. Which for me makes me even more interested in Naoe, because apparently, according to, you know, the game development and how they're phrasing the gameplays for, you know, the gameplay differences between Naoe and Yasuke, Naoe is going to take a more stealth role, right? It's supposed to be specific to Naoe's playstyle. So regardless of the arguments, the outrage, and the flat-out tap dancing racism that you see happening and that's online right now, overall, this outrage is stupid, okay? It's stupid because it's outrage for outrage's sake. And it's just flat-out racism, just to be racist. And from my perspective, at least from what I've seen, it doesn't even look like Japanese people even care about the fact that Yasuke is in the game. Apparently, Yasuke has been very prominent in manga over the years in Japan. Don't believe me? Let's ask Shogo. Hey Shogo, what do you got to say about it?
Yasuke is very popular and famous in Japan, so there are many books,
mangas, and movies about him. If you're interested, I hope you can check them out.
So on a much more you know, on a personal note, the main reason why I feel the way that I do about this and have gotten into, you know, arguments and thrown myself into these conversations, virtually battling this ignorance, is because racism is such a heinous thing. Okay, it's something that I've personally dealt with in my life, and it's something that has deeply affected me alongside the people that I surround myself with. And I don't tolerate it. In fact, I hate it with a passion. Really, the main reason why I hate it so much is because it's an arbitrary social construct. So what does that mean? What does it mean? What is what I just said, you know, that it's an arbitrary social construct even mean, right? It means that it's purposefully built and used to dehumanize and degrade a specific set of individuals within our society. And to me, if we all see ourselves as part of a human unit, we will all understand how utterly stupid racism actually is, especially within the gaming industry. All of this serves as a method to divide all of us. When you and I are more alike than the void of Twitter and all of this, you know, discourse is saying how much different that we are. Okay? No matter what social media tells you, no matter what the news tells you, all of us are more alike than we like to think. And that's why I hate the fact that racism has even had an opportunity to be as pervasive as it is nowadays. Even within the culture of gaming, and even within the type of media that we consume, it's stupid, it's dumb. But what I think, what do you think? I want to read it. Let me know. Drop me a comment below. This is a shorter video, really not much to talk about here. I just thought that this was interesting, that, you know, this kind of blew up the way that it did, and that we're even having this conversation about Yasuke in the first place. Okay, I just thought it was dumb. It's a stupid thing. But I am going to keep an eye on this game, and I am going to check it out when it comes out. I don't know if I'm going to buy it yet. It really all depends on what Ubisoft does, to be honest. Hey, you know, they are making quadruple A games. They're quadruple A. I just want you to know that Skull and Bones is quadruple A. Okay.
So that was a lie.
Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate everything that you do. If you did like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Any engagement helps. And as always, my friends, peace, and much love. I'll catch you on the next one.